Hi there, I'm Brian Taylor with Highway RV in Lake Alfred, Florida. Today I want to take you on a tour of this 2004 Itasca Suncruiser. It's a 38G floor plan. It's only got 16,000 miles. So I want to show you around. I want to show you some of the features that it has and some of the condition that it's in. We like to do these videos for as much of our inventory as we can, because we sell quite a bit of inventory all around the country, and we try to do our dead level best just to present these coaches as accurately and fairly as we can. We're out there like everyone else trying to buy these motorhomes and trailers, and we get led on a lot of wild goose chases of folks that say something's nice and it's not nice when you get there. So what we try to do is just show you, not sugarcoat anything. If there's a scratch on something, we show you. If there's a stain on something, we show you. And so far we've been doing this for a little over 2 years here, and so far as people flying in from out of town to come in and pick up a coach, or to come in specifically to look at one of our coaches, we're running at 100% success rate as far as how we represent them. I've never had someone come into town to pick up a coach and say, this just isn't what you told me it was. So all that being said, let's go ahead and start at this coach around at the front and kind of do a walk around. The front end of this is in good condition. There's not really any bug marks or any rock chips on the front. There's very, very slight yellowing to the headlights, but I would consider it very minor at this point. That is also something to be very easy to take care of, and we could probably help you out with. A little bit of curling on the graphics here on the front, just on the edges right here. Other than that, it shows really nice. It's in good shape. Both the windshields are in really nice condition. Definitely nothing to be ashamed of here. Again, we're just pointing out both the good and the bad. Overall, really nice condition. Coming around to the side here, we got our large Velvac mirrors here. All the sidewalls are just straight as can be on this coach. No evidence of delamination, no evidence of any leaks anywhere in the coach. The graphics are all in pretty nice shape, other than just a minimal amount of curling on the edges of some of them, like this gold stripe running down. We have maybe a couple of millimeters of curl on that, just a very slight little bit. All of the bay doors are in great shape. There's not really any bug marks or rock chips or dents that I see on, especially on this side right now. Everything's just looking excellent. They just had brand new TOYO tires put on this. They are current date codes from this year. They're maybe about a month and a half old. So you got great rubber for the next 7-8 years. We've got an automatic awning right here. This is all power awning system. So you just touch a button, the awning's going to come out for you. Let's go on. That door's locked right there. Right here's one of your storage bays. You also have a secondary control for this awning right here. This is just some rugs that come with the coach. We've got them out in the storage bay right now, but everything's in good condition in there, nice and clean. There's another storage bay. We got some tie-down straps and whatnot. You're going to see what those are for in just a little bit. We've got a table right here that latches on to the outside of the rig. A little table. Coming on back from that, this is our passenger side slide out. This is a very large slide, you'll notice. It's not just the bed that slides out, it's also a wardrobe, so it makes a really open floor plan in there. Again, all of these graphics, this is painted, this greenish color is painted, this greenish blue color, this copper color is in excellent condition, but the gold is showing that little bit of curling right along the edges. No cracks on the interior part of this or anything. A little bit of minimal fading and a little bit of curling. Those could actually be trimmed back with a steady hand and a little razor blade. You can usually bring those back to looking pretty darn good. Right here is a lot of times people will mistake an Itasca Suncruiser or a Winnebago Adventurer for a diesel pusher because they think this is a radiator. It's actually your basement air conditioner. If you look at the roof of this coach, there's no rooftop air. We've got basement air on it. It's a real even cooling. It's very quiet, and it works really great. They do a real good job with that. Coming around to the back, you have an aluminum ladder for accessing the roof. All of the paint is in excellent condition back here. All of the graphics are in excellent condition. This platform right here isn't technically an extra that comes with the coach. It'd be an extra. I'm sure that if we had the right offer on the coach, this would all go together, but we've got this along with a scooter that pulls up on this. That's what those straps were for. We have a nice little scooter, and I'll try to insert a picture into this video so you can see the scooter. A scooter pulls up on here, latches down, so if you don't want to pull a car where you're going, this scooter is adequate to travel all around town. It's fast enough and large enough for 2 people to ride on. So we could, I think we're asking about $1,500 for the scooter and the lift. But again, you make me the right offer on the complete package, and I'm sure we could probably get together on it. Let's come around here to the other side, to the driver's side. Right there's our Onan Marquee Gold gasoline generator right there. Everything runs great on it. It starts right up. It's only got it's less than 200 hours on it. We'll see when we go inside what the meter in there says, the hour meter. Right there's our 50 amp electrical bay. There's storage for, they're using it for sewer hoses. You could use it for anything else you want to, but it's just a storage area in there. There's a little bit of rust along the storage bays here. We find that's very, very common, especially on Fleetwoods and Winnebagos. I don't know why. It has to be something with the design. It's merely surface rust. Again, something that we normally would take care of. We just haven't had a chance on this one yet, but this can all be sanded down, treated with a rust inhibitive primer, and then repainted for very inexpensively. And it's very, very minor. It's nothing that I would be concerned about. I actually took some pictures the other day of underneath of the coach. It's clean as a pin. There's no rust on the frame. There's no rust on anything under there. This is just a trait of these storage bays, the way that they're designed. They tend to get a little bit of surface rust there. Here we have our wet bay. You've got your sewer hose hookup right there, and you got an outdoor shower, your black holding tank flush, city water connection. See a little bit more of that rust right there. Again, that's probably something we could take care of if need be. You got plenty of storage in this slide out right here. This is like one big large bay. So you could have large items like a ladder or something like that could go in there. These are some tire covers that come with it. We've just got some miscellaneous stuff in here, some water hoses and sewer connections and things like that go with the coach. All of the bay doors on this side, again, just like the other side, are in excellent condition. There's virtually no scratches, no dings, no chips or anything in any of the paintwork. The sidewalls on this side are good and solid. They're straight. They're not delaminated or anything like that. They're absolutely in excellent condition. And again, that gold color on this side has the minimal amount of curling on the graphics right on the edge. But other than that, that's the only thing really on this whole coach. You're going to see more when we go inside. But really the only thing that I could pick out on this coach that I could ding at all is the little bit of minor curling on the graphics and the tiny little bit of surface rust that we have on those storage bays. Nothing structural. The inside, it's clean as a pin. Everything on the coach works. Again, only 16,000 miles, new tires. It just was used recently for a month-long camping trip, so everything on it's top notch. So let's go ahead onto the inside of it, and I'll show you some of the interior. Okay, so this is the interior of our 2004 Itasca Suncruiser. Again, this is the 38G floor plan. It's 38 feet long, has 2 slide outs, and again, this has only 16,000 miles on it. So we're going to take a trip through here. I want to show you some of the features, tell you a little bit about the coach, show you some of the condition of it. Probably the most important thing to keep in mind is this is being the Itasca Suncruiser. This is a Winnebago product. It's Winnebago's higher line. It's kind of like how Buick or Cadillac is to Chevrolet. This is just a notch up in amenities, but it's basically the same coach as a Winnebago Adventurer, which is the #1 selling Class A of all time. You're always going to be able to have a good availability of parts for this coach. It's always going to have a good resale value. It's just a very, very popular coach year after year. So keeping that in mind, let's take a look around the coach. Starting up here at the front, we have ultra leather captains and passengers chairs here. They are in absolutely just completely perfect condition. There is no scratches, no little rips, no dirt on them. They're super duper soft. The ultra leather is a really nice product. It's actually true ultra leather actually costs more than real leather. A lot of people don't know that, but it's just a really high quality product. Up here we have our inverter control right there. There's your inverter to be able to run electrical things like your television off the battery. Here's a DVD and VHS combo. This is your video distribution panel to network those signals to the front and back television. This has been upgraded with an Emerson flat screen television, a high definition LCD television. Over here you have more room for storage of electronics or whatever you might need. There's a CB in there right now that's not mounted. Up here on the dash we've got our standard Winnebago class. It's a workhorse chassis standard dash. We've got an AM/FM CD and cassette player. Again, 16,000 miles. Everything's in perfect condition up here. Here's our backup camera. It's a Sony. We've got HWH hydraulic leveling over here. So that's a really nice, that's a good, reliable brand. No expense spared on Winnebago's part when you use HWH. It's just probably the best brand out there. You got your slide out controls right here, your battery boost. You've also got a Remco setup already in this. For those of you who don't know what Remco is, Remco makes transmission pumps for dinghy towables. So if you have a vehicle that from the factory is not towable with 4 wheels on the ground, you can put a Remco pump to circulate your transmission fluid. Well, you've already got the coach side of this set up in there, so when you hook up your vehicle, you just turn it on and that starts that circulation of that pump. So that's a nice thing to have on here also. All of the cabinetry is in excellent condition. Nowhere in the coach is there any evidence of any leaking. It's good. It appears to be a really good dry coach. Here's a nice recliner over here in a blue fabric. Our carpets are in nice shape. Not absolutely new, but definitely clean. No rips, no stains, no tears or anything like that. I would say it's probably an 8.5 to a 9 on the 10 scale. Not new, but definitely in really nice shape. Right here is my favorite, if you've ever watched my Winnebago videos, my favorite feature. I don't know why, but this is a ultra leather sofa that is electric. You have the ability to drop this down into a bed, all electrically, and if you open this up down here, you pull this out and you actually have an extension to the bed that will make this a full-size bed this way. But you can also use that extension popped up and leave this sofa in this position, and it works really great as an ottoman. So you can put just a little bit of a recline on that sofa, pop your feet up on that ottoman, and it's the most comfortable seating situation that I've seen in any coach ever. I love these things. They work really good, they're reliable, you're not having to yank around on them because everything's electric, so I really like that feature a lot. Right here's our booth dinette. This will make into basically a twin-size sleeping area right here. All of the top on this is in perfect condition. All the fabric's in perfect condition. All the cabinetry above that's in perfect condition. Coming along here to the the kitchen. We have corian countertops. We do have sink covers. One of the few flaws in this coach on the interior is one of the covers has gotten broken at some point in the past, and it's been glued back together, and it's just discolored where they've glued it together. So not much you can do about that other than maybe having another cover made if you wanted to. But other than that, all of the countertop, including this extension right here, is in really excellent condition. It's just apparently something at some point has dropped on that, or it has fallen and it cracked. You've got your Moen extendable faucet right there. Good quality fixtures in this coach. You got your 3-burner cooktop right here, your sharp carousel convection microwave up above that, plenty of cabinetry space in here, lots of drawers beneath the stove, lots of area for silverware and stuff like that here. This is actually a pull-out cutting board. That's a neat little thing right there. And you got nice deep drawers over here for pots and pans. Coming back here, we have a 4-door refrigerator. Big option, especially in a gas coach. These were quite a bit of an upgrade. If you looked at the option lists, they're definitely give you a lot more room and cost quite a bit more money if you're buying one. This is a Winnebago feature that you see on almost every Winnebago. They have a slide-out pantry. Another kind of a feature that's really not necessarily unique to Winnebago, but you will always see this feature in a Winnebago product. We got our flooring through here is like some kind of a vinyl type of tile. It is the factory tile, and it looks in excellent condition. Right here's our control panel. Right here, and kind of in this little hallway right here, you've got your HVAC control, which controls your basement air conditioning. You do have the Coleman basement air conditioning on this model, which is very even, very, very quiet, and it's just a really nice air conditioning system. Definitely an upgrade over rooftops. You've got your monitor panel here. You've got an area to monitor the voltage of the batteries. Your power line inverter or your power management system just above that. You've got your generator controls right here. This generator has 190 hours is all that it has on it. And your water heater and water pump controls. Right here's your electric water pump, so you have both gas and electric. The air conditioner just kicked on. You probably couldn't even hear it on the microphone here. It's so quiet. You have no rooftop airs that are vibrating and making a lot of noise. This basement air is just super quiet. We've got the generator on and the air conditioning, and it's really quiet in here. Coming on back to the bathroom, it's a really nice roomy bathroom. This is a very large slide out that's back in here in the bedroom. This slide out is not just for the bed. It actually includes the wardrobe on this side. As when the cameraman comes back here, you'll see a little bit better shot of this. But when this slide is this big, it really opens up your dressing area right here. So you have lots of room in the bathroom. You have a corner shower that's very roomy over here, and it actually has. Tell you what, come on back this way. It actually has a corner style with a bathtub, so that's really nice. There's a lot of times on Winnebagos you'll see where the skylight has leaked a little bit up here, and you'll have a little bit of discoloration, but this one looks like the day it was new. It's never leaked any, doesn't appear to have leaked any up around there. Corian countertops in the bathroom here. We got a separate water closet, which is a nice feature. Definitely more privacy than having your toilet in an open room. And coming on back here to the bedroom, you've got another flat screen television right over here. You've got a neat little area right here for putting makeup on with a little mirrored vanity right here. Take one of the kitchen or one of the dinette. Well, there's no dinette chair. I take that back. It's not a freestanding, but you can put a little chair right here and you can put your makeup on. We have the sleep number bed back here, which is another upgrade. You can independently set the firmness of the right hand and left hand side of the bed with these controls on the side. So, you know, if you like a firm bed, you got that. If you like a soft bed, you have that. You got a nice wardrobe area right here. You got a huge wardrobe area back behind the cameraman. And we have our area right here where you could put a washer dryer. This one is not equipped with a washer dryer at this time, but it does have the hookups and everything already set up for it. Be a simple matter of removing the shelves, sliding it in there, and hooking it up. So this coach, it's in excellent condition. It's only got 16,000 miles, and it pretty much shows like it only has 16,000 miles. You're not going to find any much nicer than this. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that I would need to make anybody aware of. Everything works. The owner's very conscientious with it. Again, it has brand new tires on it. He just put the tires on recently, and this thing's ready to go. So if you have any more questions, please feel free to give us a call at any time. My name's Brian Taylor. I'm with Highway RV. Our telephone number is 863-956 1036. I hope that this video has been informative to you. I hope it's been helpful, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch it, and you have a great day, and God bless.